Elections, legislative assemblies of Maharashtra and Jharkhand were held, and today the counting of the votes was done. Today's election analysis. Elections to the legislative assemblies of Maharashtra and Jharkhand were held, and today the counting of the votes was done. At that time, about 2 o'clock, the voting results are quite clear and the trends have settled down. So let's start with Maharashtra. Maharashtra, the two big alliances, Mahayuti and Mahavikas Aghadi. Mahayuti comprising of majorly three parties, BJP, the NCP of Ajit Pawar and the Shiv Sena of Eknath Shinde. On the other side, Mahavikas Aghadi, the Congress, Indian National Congress on one of the parties. Then you have the National Congress Party of Sharad Pawar and the Shiv Sena of Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray. Usually in India, most of the states have a bipolar contest. However, Maharashtra witnessed a multipolar contest. 6 major parties coming together and fighting against each other. Exit polls predicted that the Mahayuti would win by about 160 to 170 seats. It would comfortably cross the majority mark, which is 144. The majority mark was 144. The total number of seats in Maharashtra Legislative Assembly is 288. And the Mahavikas Aghadi was expected to win around 120 seats. However, the election results as the voting took place, the BJP alone won 126 seats, which exceeded the expectations. And exit poll, if you check, it predicted 120 seats for the Mahavikas Aghadi alone. Here, the BJP has exceeded the whole total as well. If you go to the Shiv Sena, Eknath Shinde, you can see that they have won 56 seats. 56 seats for the Shiv Sena, Shinde, and for the NCP headed by Ajit Pawar, they won 39 seats. And that comes up to 221 seats. It's overwhelming majority, much more than anyone had predicted. No exit poll had even touched the mark of 221. Many had predicted that it may be a tight contest. Many predicted that the Mahayuti would eventually come out on top, but with maximum of 190 seats. But the count of 221 seats was unexpected. Now, moving on to the Mahavikas Aghadi. A major upset was caused here. The Congress, which contested in more than 90 seats, it won just 22 seats. It was a major upset. The Shiv Sena, headed by Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, won 18 seats, and the NCP of Sharad Pawar won 12 seats, totaling up to 52 seats. Now, 52 seats for the Mahavikas Aghadi, totally unexpected again. However, an interesting stat is that Shiv Sena, led by Shinde, just passed the whole of Mahavikas Aghadi. Now here we can understand the incredible reach which the Mahayuti was able to play in Maharashtra. Maharashtra, one of the most important states of India, here witnessed an incredible election as well. Then also the others and independents won 15 seats. It was predicted that the independents would play a major role. They would win more than 30 seats, but this time it is not. This time the Mahayuti itself has got an overwhelming majority. Now, when we look at the vote share, BJP emerged as the single largest party with 26% vote share. Then we go to the INC, it won 11% vote share. The Shiv Sena, led by Shinde, got 13%. Shiv Sena, led by Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, got 11%. The NCP of Ajit Pawar got 10%, and NCP of Sharad Pawar got 12%. Now here in the Mahayuti, comfortably 125 seats for the BJP, just 19 short of the halfway mark. So here comes the big decision to make. Will Devendra Fadnavis become the chief minister again, as BJP has such a big number of seats which no one expected? And however, Shiv Sena of Shinde have got seats. However, the BJP doubled it easily. That Devendra Fadnavis now has a very very good chance of becoming the chief minister back. He had to resign as the chief minister in 2019, and then Shinde came in the 2022 as a kingmaker chief minister. Now, the major playing point of the election results, which favored the Mahayuti, especially BJP, was the Lali Behna scheme. It appealed to the women, to the Mahilas throughout Maharashtra in every single sector. And it proved to be, the women again here proved to be the deciding factor. And then if we go to the RSS BJP machinery, which their micro level planning, which they spread it throughout, about 60,000 meetings was held by the RSS. We must understand the incredibly important role which was played by the RSS in the victory of BJP, especially in these elections. And then comes the fault of the Mahavikas Aghadi. They became too early overexcited. Now, if you look at the Lok Sabha 2024 election, there was a clear-cut image that the people of Maharashtra were favoring the Mahavikas Aghadi. It was a clear-cut image. However, instead of emphasizing on it, as usual, Congress lost the advantage. They had the big hitters in them. They worked extensively. However, the main central leaders, rather, they didn't give that much importance to Maharashtra ground level work, and that lay the important factors. There was not an eye-capturing scheme for them which could have made that important difference. And this led to the collapse of the Mahavikas Aghadi in Maharashtra. And it's worthwhile to be seen how it will go through, who the chief minister will be, and the formalities to come. Next comes Jharkhand. Jharkhand election. The exit polls predicted a very very tight contest. In the first few hours of the voting, the result of the voting proved to be very very tight. 41-38. Sometimes BJP would be leading by 3 seats. JMM would come up. It was the India Alliance would rather come up. It was a very very tight fight. But as the trend settled down, it was a clear-cut image that the India Alliance had won in Jharkhand. Again, the women played the deciding factor. A Lali Behna type of scheme, the Kalpana Soren factor. Remember, the woman power was shown. She appealed to the women voters and became a formidable image in the Jharkhand Legislative Assembly elections. If you go by the seat-wise distribution, JMM, Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, became the single largest party. They won 32 seats. The Indian National Congress won 16 seats. RJD won 5 seats. And if we look at the total number of seats which they have won, is about 53 seats. Now, going to the NDA election results here. In Jharkhand, they have won 27 seats, out of which 23 goes to the BJP. 23 has been won by the BJP, becoming the second largest party after the JMM. Now, when we look at this whole of election scenario, out of 81 seats, JMM triumphed. BJP's measures, which was arresting Hemant Soren, it didn't work out well. Kalpana Soren came to the force, and the INC did do a good amount of groundwork here. And BJP they did gain a few 1-2 seats, but it was not enough to get there. Now, when we go to the vote share, the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, now here comes the twist. The vote share doesn't tally with the amount of seats. BJP has got the highest amount of vote share with 33%. JMM has just got about 23% each. INC has got 15% each, and the RJD have got 3% each. So the vote share has been split for the BJP and INC. However, the seats, when it comes, there comes the splitting correctly. Now, when we take Maharashtra election as a whole, you can see that many people predicted that the Congress especially predicted that the tribal votes, the Muslim votes, the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribe votes would go against the BJP. The OBC votes would go against the BJP. But here came the factor. Every single community didn't go against BJP. They rather voted for BJP. If you go to the Mumbai region also, you go to the Marathwada region also, you could see a clear-cut image that BJP was supported largely, and no one predicted 126 seats for the BJP, and it's a landslide victory for the BJP and the Mahayuti in Maharashtra. And however, in Jharkhand, the India Alliance, comprising of JMM, RJD and INC, have hold the turf and have won significantly with 50 plus seats. So that is the election analysis. Maharashtra and Jharkhand, we also had a few bypolls in the assembly. We had a few Lok Sabha bypolls as well, one of them being Wayanad. In Wayanad, Priyanka Gandhi won by more than 3 lakh votes. So that's it for today's election analysis. Thank you.